right, we have made it. The final race weekend of the year. Welcome to Charlotte. This is the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is the first time we're ever going to see full-on sprint cars ever on the channel. Make sure to go check out the video from the go-kart track earlier. Me and Cragen raced each other, and we're here and we're ready for some dirt track racing. This is the World of Outlaws World Finals. Get ready. All right, there will be 12 cars on the track. I believe Tanner Holmes, the 13 there. Someone I watch all the time on his YouTube channel. He's going to be starting 8. So get ready. Here we go. All right.
Just outside the 10 of Brian Timms, 18 Coriolanus at 49X Kill Thomas in row 2. 6 Hampton 35
on the pole, number 42.
13 Taylor Holmes in row 4. 19 of Brent Watson, 13K Creed Kevin on G5 Gage Poker back Nichols Lee Jacob Pickleball. Again, the distance is 8 members of the top 5 moving into the feature.
410 sprint cars about to go green for the first time Thursday. The World Finals. Here we go.
Silence and finishing order. First heat race. Silence winner of the 42.
Making a good run on the restart, then made contact with the 6.
All
right, heat number 2, 224 starting on the front row, and one that everyone knows and loves. It's Rico Abreu going to be starting on the inside pole here.
Giovanni Celtic in row 4. Row 5, the one is Logan Shewart, 6K of Caleb Johnson, and the 4, Colton Young, 26, Justin Peck. 8 times around, top 5 to the feature, top 2 to this evening's Toyota Dash. for 7th had been intense between Kerry Manson and Logan Schuhart. They got together at the midpoint of the front. Danny Sands the third sees a 2.5 lead evaporate with the waving of the yellow flag. Rico Avery restarts second. Parker Price will in third. Sheldon Hodgshaw fourth, and now Giovanni Selzy in fifth.
See what happens.
Sixth
Final
belongs
two
to
to
Kerry
go.
Manson. Justin Peck will restart seventh after coming from the outside of row number 6. Then it's Caleb Johnson, Matt Farnham, Colton Young.
Rico tries to go up high yet. I don't think the track is quite there yet for that. Let's see.
Official order of finish for the Real American Beer second heat race. Danny Sands the third, the winner of the 24 heat, second to the 24 Rico Avery, Joe High the Carmen Industrial, Stevie Carmick, Series Town Moose, 230 Ironworks, excellent Rick Wilson, final start from Stoneboro, Pennsylvania, the Buckle Management, H&H Materials, Slippery Rock Materials, Bicycle Lumber number 5 from Jeremy Weaver. 11 cars. Drivers assume their proper starting positions behind the Toyota Pace truck for the Wicks Filters third heat race. That Pace truck will exit on the backstretch. Drivers will see the green flag at the stripe in corner number 4. 20 minute dash.
All right, here we go. Heat number 3.
Gets the win in car number 83, second to the 23 appearance.
The final heat for the sprint cars.
David Gravel on tie gets 2 and 84 from the front row. 41 cars to see the 17 junior. Spencer Pace then went to the 9R Chase Ramble, the 99 of Scott Lucci. 7S Chris Witham, 2 MD Darren Knight, the 15 Tony Sean, 6R Bill Rose, and the 0 of Glenn Stiers.
So this should be interesting.
Glenn Stiers driving all 3 divisions here this weekend, and Bill Rose with 5 cars under his ownership competing here at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Second, the 41 Carson Messina. Third was the 9 Mark Chase Randall, finishing fourth, 17 Junior Spencer Baston, and in fifth, 7S of Chris Wyndham. Those 5 drivers go to the feature. Sixth, 84 Ty Gibbs, 7th, 15 of Tony Shaw's, and 8th, 99.
You've seen the heats for the sprint cars. We got a dude yelling next to me over here. You've seen the heats for the sprint cars. Now get ready for the late models. Nick Hoffman's gonna lead them to green. Beside Chris Madden. And then one of the all-time greats right behind him in the second row, the number 20 of Jimmy Owens. So get ready. The green flag for the late model.
Morning championship mission.
Here we go.
The 44 Chris Madden, a winner here a year ago.
Top 3 will advance to the feature.
25,
back on the
MD3 Rookie of the Year
outside of the second row.
champion.
Here we go.
Lead us to the course of
I was about to say, the 17 McDowell, I know him. Well, I don't know him, but I mean, I know who he is, and it's a very familiar name for me because of the performance that he put on at Eldora when he ran the low lane for so long. I was about to say, I wonder if he's going to go low around Charlotte. The outside here
the second line, but of course
holds a little better than the
already
low.
going away into the start zone. So he gets top of the row. That'll put Mac Daddy on the outside of the front row.
Here we go.
Crack at it from the outside of the front row. Take 3 coming up here in Stack Products Heat Race number Ryan Gustin is going to lead the one in the hard. Back behind the wheel again on this video is going to roll off second. Mike Marler will be going off fourth. We've seen a Marler race right here before at Richmond Raceway in Kentucky. We've never seen the man Mike Marler race. So, get ready, because here we go. Leads us to the course of
Really bad. comment and explain to me. I like Ricky Thornton. I'm not saying anything bad about anybody, but he got passed by like 7 or 8 cars, and like, you know, I've done a lot of dirt track stuff this year, but I am still new to it. It's the first year that I've really done any dirt track racing stuff. So how does he get to go back to second? I don't know.
Fast one speed chop, hop pit, Ashton, what happened down there?
See Austin
He got
pulling
caught
back
up
onto
in
the
an accident
racetrack.
or
A quick
something,
once over
but he
from
caused
his
it.
team. A little bit of
Right, he got passed by like 7 cars and then caused it. So not sure how that happened. So I hope he has a better start this time. I'd like to see Thornton and Marler go on to feature. But I don't understand exactly how that works. Like I said, hopefully it goes well. Ricky Thornton is one of the few here that is racing in every class. The sprint cars, the late models. Well, no, I don't think he's doing modified. There's one guy here racing every class, but Thornton is one of the few here that are racing both sprints and late models. And I think during the heats for the modified, we're going to go to get
Kaiser Manufacturing, heat race number
jacket
3,
out of the
take
car. So
2.
we're probably not going to have the heated modified, so it's all right. Green flag's down! Oh! He's got a flat tire. Off the start. Oh my gosh. Marler and Ricky Thornton were 1 and 2. After that happened, from the lead, man. That sucks for the 19.
Got into him there in the left 22 of Chris Ferguson. Tries one again in Kaiser Manufacturing.
He's going to be starting first here. 99
Race number
runs
3.
right into Adam. Second.
Number 4,
I'm kind of thinking Dustin might have got into him and run him off the track. Here we go, Ricky Thornton Jr., Mike Marler, on the front row this time.
Front row, Kaiser Manufacturing.
See what happens. Green flag. not the way he wanted that to go. That's for sure. All right, here we go. Up next, the 49. Some love him, some hate him. Can't deny that he is the man, Superman. John Davenport is going to lead him from green on the inside hole. Number 4. All right, they just played a little cover of a Dire Straits song. Pretty cool. Here comes
Lead us in Jeremiah.
John Davenport. John Davenport
will start this
Outlaws champion. Set the pace to heat race number 5. This one has all the ingredients for a dynamite one. Got to say who's on the pole. It's Brandon Shepard. I got mixed up on the base. I knew that car. I know.
The second position in the 32, then you'll have the 58 Horstall Wilson. Him and JR Horstall now Wilson with the Big Frog Motorsports team here this week in the 28 team.
When they go green again.
Wilson after the sponsorship pays for the Outlaws hot laps.
Next time by Brandon Shepard. Leading,
All right, back
Abby
underway here.
Pearson,
1 and 7 to go.
Pete
Brandon
Leon
Shepard
car
leads us.
behind him. Here we go. one more heat left for the late models, and then we're going to take a break from filming for a while. The modifieds are around. I'm definitely going to film the feature and all that stuff, but Greg and me can go out and get his jacket, and I kind of want to look around the merchandise, so I'm probably going to skip the heats of the modified for filming. Sixth and final heat for the late models. The number 6, Hudson O'Neal, is going to lead it with a green flag for this heat. Get ready, one more for the late models. All right, here we go.
Hudson O'Neal.
Hudson O'Neal brings it to the green. Probably pissed. They threw the yellow and he was in turn 3. Wow. Not great.
He'll ride next year.
All right, here we go. Get ready. This will be, I believe,
third and sixth.
maybe one lap. It's a green, white checker. Hudson O'Neal. Here we go. This is the C main for the sprint cars. It is completely dark, and it's not even, well, it is getting close to
Greg
7
Wilson
o'clock.
and Matt Farnham bring the field to the green flag with Darren
November
Knight and
at
Jared
its
Holmes
finest.
in
Here
row
we
2,
go.
Jeremy Weaver and Colton Young from row number 3. Then Bill Rose, Jacob Bigelow, Chris Martin, Emerson, Axel Blitzsters, and Logan
Holmes
Schumacher.
is on the outside of row 2. race was the C main. This is the dash, and look at this lineup. If it will, but you can't even really. Oh, there it is. Cy Lynch, Rico Avery, David Gravel, Garrett Williamson, Carson Macedo.
Final row inside, 7th starter. Leading
However
rookie
you say
contender
that.
with the World Outlaws in 2025 from Columbia, Missouri.
Trying to get it.
The SNS Nationwide
Danny
CSC Group Ryan will stop Missouri Games in
Corey
Signs.
Ellison. Man,
Avatar Con
this is
number
just a
23,
stacked
Garrett Williamson.
dash. It's the world final, so it should be. The 83, Michael Kovid, the only one that I actually am not familiar with that guy. Probably a great driver. I'm just not completely familiar with the World of Outlaws races yet. But the only name I do not notice is starting on the pole with Rico on the outside, so it should be pretty cool. Get ready because the dash is coming up next. Here we go. This is going to be good. The dash is sometimes the most competitive race of the whole thing. I believe it's going to be 6 laps? I think 6 laps, I'm not sure. Regardless of how many laps, green flag out for the dash.
Alongside him from Moore, California, the 2C Racing Outlaw winning. Sturgis Bridge Auto Parts Cars. Kaiser
Almost just bought his diecast. I might go back and do it. Ty Gibbs,
7th on the grid from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The FDC Point Motorsports. PKW Transport Odds Underground 6K. Caleb Johnson. And lining up 8th, the 10-time champion from Fargo, North Dakota. Driving the JBI Group, King Racing Products.
I don't know how many we've been doing.
15.
One or two last chance races, even though it's his name last chance. Don't ask me. I don't know. But Ty Gibbs, the NASCAR superstar, yet to get his first Cup Series win. He's been close and he's a really good driver. Not have a lot of luck in his heat race earlier. Kind of got freight trained. So we'll see if Gibbs can change his outcome here in the last chance showdown. Here we go. Tanner Holmes he was the final transfer over from that last race. So here we go. right there, folks, is what sprint car racing is all about. Holy cow. The 14 holds them off. Good job to Tanner Holmes as well there. He passed 4 or 5 cars. I didn't get much video of him because that was such an exciting race for the lead.
Dirt track racing
How about
in the
that?
microlite last chance showdown.
Wow.
With the World Outlaws.
This is the last chance showdown for the late models. Up next, we got Jimmy Owens going to be starting third. The top 2. So here we go. As Owens got to his bumper, someone spun out off turn 4, so they're going to restart Jimmy Owens from 2nd place. Should be an exciting finish. All right, here we go. leading the heat race earlier and then got run straight into off of
Second and final
the restart.
start 21st.
Got run straight into off of the restart and made a pretty solid comeback actually later on in the race, but couldn't quite make the transfer spot. So we're going to see who's my pick to win this race. We're going to start on the inside of the second line, which is third, so we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. About to go green. I think this is 8 flaps, maybe 9. 3 flags down. Video, and then the feature races will be on the next video. Here we go. I believe this is the final last chance showdown for the dirt late models, and the caution lights are back on. I don't know what the hell just happened. All right, here we go. The caution lights are off. We're about to do the final last chance showdown, I believe. Here we go. 74 in the tour, and our lead to the ring. video. I want to say thank you, everyone, for watching this. But oh wait, there's more. The features. Make sure to go find that video and watch it if you want to know the final result of the night. It's going to be awesome. And this is probably some of the coolest stuff I've ever gone to in my life. I'm having a blast. If you have never been,
That's going to do it for
come to the World Outlaws Finals here at Charlotte next year. This is awesome. Or if you live in the area, come tomorrow or Saturday. But go find that feature video and enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of your night.